Yes, Edappadi Palaniswamy, the former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, one of the early risers, one of the early folks to go out and cast. He cast his vote in his native village. It's called Edappadi on the outskirts of Salem. The reason why this gentleman becomes important, and you were there in Tamil Nadu, it is a three-horse race. Yeah. Certainly in most constituencies in Tamil Nadu, it happens to be a three-horse race. Why is the DMK fighting this election? They're not going to be... Okay, let's listen into what EPS is saying.
ஓகேவா ஏப்பா தம்பி எல்லாரும் ஓகேவா அடி திருப்பி கொடுக்க முடியாது சத்தம் வேண்டாம் சத்தம் வேண்டாம் ஓகேவா சத்தம் வேண்டாம்ப்பா அனைத்து ஊடக நண்பர்களுக்கும் பத்திரிகை நண்பர்களுக்கும் காலை வணக்கம். இன்றைக்கு நடைபெறுகின்ற தேர்தலில்
Today's election,
புதிய தலைமுறை வாக்காளர்,
it's about the new generation of voters,
இளைஞர்களும் பெண்களும்,
about youth, about women,
மக்களும்,
and the larger electorate. They must necessarily come out and cast their franchise.
தங்களுடைய ஜனநாயக கடமையை ஆற்ற வேண்டும்.
This is their democratic duty. All right, so that's all. He's just saying that youngsters, first-time voters, women should come out and exercise their democratic duty. Yeah, I was just saying, it's a fascinating election for me because this is the first time in a long time that the DMK is fighting on its own without the BJP. And I think he's also trying to prove a point. Yes. He certainly is trying to prove a point.
No, and the fact is this fight has become personal in Coimbatore, because that's where the state BJP president Annamalai is contesting. The Edappadi Palaniswamy has ensured that all his heavyweights and he himself are campaigning strongly in those 11 assembly constituencies all around. Now, overall, if you were to see, the ADMK is in government in 9 out of the 11. One is BJP, so that was also the alliance. It was 10 out of 11 the last time around. Now it's 9 out of 11 because the BJP is out of it. The ADMK believes that the BJP cannot stand there in Tamil Nadu unless the BJP cannot stand, and the BJP cannot stand on its own in Tamil Nadu without the support of the ADMK. The DMK, on the other hand, believes that since there is a fight between these two internecine, the DMK can come and gain ground in western Tamil Nadu, in that region where the DMK largely has not had footage. The sitting MP there is a CPIM guy. He is not contesting this time around. You have Ganesh Rajkumar, who is the former mayor of Coimbatore, who's coming there. The action is moved away from the capital to the second largest city in Tamil Nadu, and that's Coimbatore, because it's going to set the numbers there. Interestingly, again, the TDP alliance with the BJP becomes critical in this region because the Nadu grouping, lot of Telugu speaking people, especially the Nadu caste, is very, very strong and very, very active in this region. So the dynamics, there is a lot at stake and everybody is putting might and muscle. Kamal Hassan and Udaynidhi Stalin together campaigning in Coimbatore. The Prime Minister going to Rahul Gandhi and Stalin going for the DMK. Edappadi Palaniswamy and the entire ADMK muscle, SP Velumani is out there campaigning for Singai Ramachandran, a 36-year-old. So the DMK candidate is 58 years old, Annamalai is 39 years old, and Singai Ramachandran, an IIM graduate Ahmedabad, who left his placements and joined Jayalalitha in the IT team. He is a 36-year-old. So it's a very, very young grouping which is coming there and seeking the mandate, and the dynamics will change. And on that note, let's bring in Tamil Nadu.
I think so. I think this is the reason why everybody is talking about Tamil Nadu is because, look, this is not the strong suit of the BJP. The BJP does not have any MPs from here. In 2014, they had one, Pon Radhakrishnan. He went on to, of course, become a union minister. But the reason why everybody is talking about Tamil Nadu is what Rahul Shivshankar said. If there is this mission 400, 370, call it what you want, you have to start seeing evidence of the BJP breaching the Dravidian fortress. And he talked about why that is hard, because of the DMK and the seats it's contesting. The DMK is contesting 22 seats. Last time around, they won 21 out of those 22 seats at a vote share of 52, almost 53%. The ADMK had 22%. The NDA had less than 10%. So in these 21 seats, where it is a BJP-DMK fight, the BJP last time around had just 8% votes. The India Alliance had 52. I want to break that down. Out of that 52, the DMK had 46. So a bulk of that 52 comes from the DMK, which is the 46% vote share. Almost half the vote share comes in fact, out of 52, 46 comes from the DMK. Whereas if you go and check the NDA, the current NDA that's fighting the PMK and others, the BJP's vote share in those 21 seats is just 2%. I mean, that is a Herculean climb.
Forget that Bengal, for example, and I think I'm seeing a few, similarities here. In 2009, Bengal, the BJP was about 7 to 8% of the vote share.
Yeah.
And it went to 17, and now, of course, it is almost touching 40% in Bengal. In fact, it has touched 40% in Bengal.